our customer here, Portland Forge in Lebanon, Kentucky. I don't think I've ever been here before. Turned in back there off the road, and there was a sign saying, you know, with an arrow to come back this way for shipping and receiving. So I guess this is it. Boy, some pretty country out here. Alright, so this looks like some sort of an entry. I called earlier, you know, my appointment for this delivery is tomorrow morning, but I called because the time on my work order said they received from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., which is kind of odd. So I called and the guy's like, no, we can receive till like 6 p.m. today. I'm like, all right, I can make that. I'm headed your way. And they've already sent me a pre-plan after this, going to Gent, Kentucky, to the North American Stainless facility. So we'll see how it goes here. All right, so the sign says all trucks to the right. I guess it means this way. Okay, I think so. Yeah, they got a scale here and a little guard shack. So let me get on here and check in. I'll get back to you. Well, let me explain what's happened here. My work instructions for this say that they unload from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Or wait a minute. Let me look at my notes. 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. But I called earlier today and the fella told me that there'd be somebody here to unload me up until maybe 6 p.m. today, if they could unload me. So I hustled on over here thinking, man, that if I can get unloaded today and not have to mess with that in the morning, that'll be the thing to do. But I just checked in there at the guard shack and she said, well, I'm sorry, but we quit unloading steel trucks at noon. So I won't be able to get unloaded till tomorrow morning. She said they do come in and start unloading at 6 a.m. So, man, I got to do some trip planning here because they gave me an appointment for 9:10 in the morning up at Gent. And let's say if I don't get unloaded and out of here until, let's just say 7:15 tomorrow, that would be reasonable, I hope. You know, that only gives me really 2 hours max to get there for that appointment. So anyway, I'm gonna have to do a little studying on that. All right, more later. Okay, boys and girls, well, I guess I'm just gonna pretend that I'm like in my RV spending the night in Kentucky. Oh boy. So I've gone ahead and took down my bulkhead, and I took, let's see, I had 8 straps on here, so I took 5 straps off. I left 1 strap here in the middle and a strap, you know, my belly wraps on each end. Went ahead and got some of my stuff put up. So in the morning, all I'll have to do in the morning is pull around there onto the scale again, check in with the guard shack, and I guess drive around the building there and get unloaded. But for now, I'm just out here in the rolling hills of beautiful Kentucky. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. So I got some time to kill. I guess I'll get some rest and make me some supper and call the wife, watch a little TV, get going in the morning. So I don't know if I mentioned it yet or not. I got some farm equipment here, by the way. Just giving you a look of the surroundings. Beautiful, beautiful farmland. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they've given me a pre-plan. So once I get this unloaded in the morning, I'll go to Gent, Kentucky, which is about 2.5 hours from here. And then it goes to Houston, Texas. And it's a multi-stop load, which is kind of rare. I've only had 1 or 2 of those the whole time I've been driving for Maverick. But the work order says I'm picking up 2 coils that go to one location, and then some sheet steel, stainless steel, that goes to another location. I think it's the same company, but 2 different locations in Houston, and they're not that close together. So, you know, that's what we got. It's a good trip. It's a good trip, but that's going to put me. Let's see, the first one I'm supposed to deliver, I actually have an appointment, 7:30 a.m. on Friday. And then from there, I've got an open window to deliver the second part of it. So, you know, that's gonna put me in Houston being empty, you know, latter part of the morning. Then I'll have to go somewhere and get reloaded. You know, so it's going to be Friday, probably mid-afternoon or later before I get headed out of Houston. So it'll definitely be Saturday getting home is what I'm seeing for now. And that's okay. That's okay. Usually when you get home on Saturday, they give you a later delivery appointment, you know, so you don't have to leave out on Sunday. But anyway, no point in worrying about that too much right now. So all right, that's it. I'll see you early in the morning for an unload. All right guys, I'm back into the bay and getting unloaded. Surprisingly, he's just doing it with a forklift. So he got 3 bundles off from this side, and then he said he needs me to pull up. And then he's got to go to the other side of the trailer and get the other 2. Woo, pretty much dropped that one. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up. Well, I tell you, I know I showed you some footage of this place yesterday afternoon. Beautiful country out here. It's one of the most quiet places I've parked. Slept well. There's another Maverick driver that came in, and then there's a regular driver that delivers here that came in right behind me when I scaled in. So, all right, more later. So there he is, getting the last of it. Now I guess I'll just pull out and put my timbers up. I got to scale out and headed to Gent, Kentucky.